Hi everyone, so today this will be video number 3. There would have only been 2, but as you can see the rainbow halo is back this evening, which, yeah, I guess shouldn't really be surprised about. Um, it's always more profound on the left side. I have no idea why at some points that's been so, well, one of my early videos I think I posted on here, it was so horrendously bright, it literally did look like the second sun sort of thing. Through the clouds because it's just that bright. But obviously, it's just I don't know. So obviously that's the left side, and there's hopefully showing the right side as well. Is also present. This is filmed through a window, but I can verify because it's outside as well. That yeah, the rainbow halo part was present. Um, so that's one part of this video. Um, I'll just leave that running in the background. I think probably the main thing is trying just to get everyone prepared um, mentally, physically, and I'd say sort of materialistically. Essentials, things that will literally save your life generally. So literally have a look at like the sort of bugging out and prepping sort of information and learn as much as you can as fast as possible. Because whatever this is, it's increasing at quite an alarming rate as to what's sort of showing up. So I'm thinking about March, using this video camera that I'm using now, um, uh, took some photos towards the sun and got some green rhombus shapes, which was really odd. And since then it's now turned into that big red circle, unless my camera's completely messed up. And I keep meaning to stick 2 video cameras out as well, simultaneously, so that can literally that will instantly then verify everything. Um, yeah, it's getting a lot worse. Just really worrying. So please be prepared and think about literally every situation. Like yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I sort of had to travel sort of 150 miles for a meeting, and sort of had to sort of go sort of via London, and sort of think about things like what if there is sort of a terrorist attack, or all the banks suddenly shut down, all the transport shuts down, and thinking, what am I going to do? So before it even set off, literally packed the bag with like a life straw, an emergency sort of foil sleeping bag, and foil blanket, just an MRE meal, and a flameless ration heater, and a spoon, so you can eat it. Some energy bars and things like that. And on top of that, I was then thinking, well, what do you do if something happens? Depending on where you are. It's literally like a fairly scary terrorist attack. First thing you can do is literally head for the first hotel I can find, go check in, and then I'm off the streets, so a bit safer, and at least you can get a bit of rest and everything. I was thinking things like, well, 100 and I think 160 miles, something like that. How long is it going to take to walk that? You know, probably talking like 5 days. Sort of stopping and resting, and very very slow speed as it is anyway. I was thinking, well, something starts to happen, maybe go literally straight to a bike shop, go buy a bike, um, hire a car. Uh, just what can you potentially do where you could literally put yourself in a better position? Because God, bloody hate London's horrendously busy. No offence if you live in London. Um, go live somewhere a bit more rural and just see how much more nicer it is to have some space. Um, and seeing how many people just literally getting on like the underground, something like that, and just got a mass exodus from somewhere like that. It's going to be so horrendously horrible and overwhelming. You know, you have to walk miles or do this and that. I guess if you are in London, go hire a Boris bike. Yeah, fuck it, just get cycling. Well, you do have to pre-register, so again, you have to look ahead. Um, but have a think on these things. Think what very basic essentials could get you by just for just for a journey back from somewhere. Um, sort of got all sorts. Could sort of take a knife or something like that. Be slightly illegal at the length of them. And if you're just trying to get from A to B, it's really not needed. I did have on me a gigantic big power bank as well, so that'll probably keep my phone going for probably a few days actually, sort of with some fairly good usage. So I think that sort of thing as well, especially you know if you've got to traverse a big distance, sort of navigation. You know, if you've got a compass, you're really going to know which way you're walking. Well, you know which way you're walking, but you're not going to know if the road you're on is actually going to lead you anywhere unless you've got a map. So, you know, having sort of maps on your phone, that sort of thing, you know, really, really helpful sort of things. Um, have a look at these sort of orienteering map things that you can get for free on phones. I've got one. It's literally within the UK, the Ordnance Survey maps, which drill down where you can literally um, it'll effectively show you your house on there. You know, it's a little square blob on the map. So it's it's horrendously detailed. Fortunately, it doesn't show you street names, but at least if you're going to run it on Google Maps, something you can use it and you'll know where you're going. Um, so please, please, please have a think on these things, because it is all getting worse. What is showing up really is. Right, have a good day, everyone. It's now just rolled over to the 23rd, so we'll see if anything happens here between now and the sort of 27th with all the funny messages you get on YouTube, economic collapse and everything, which is again another reason why sort of on that trip I made sure I have everything. 'Cause imagine if you literally can't get money out, and you've got to walk that far and you got no money and effectively no water. Oh yeah, I took a stainless steel canteen as well, and I've just got one of those cheap survival bracelet things which is made out of paracord and it's got a fire striker on it and a whistle. I've added a compass to it as well. So at least if worst, really, really worst did come to worst, I've got my life straw for water. I can probably make a fire from what I could find around. I've got just a little shelter blanket and stuff. Yeah, please have a very good think. Thanks. See ya.